Один момент. Добрый вечер. Запускаю трансляцию по Нуар. К сожалению, в прошлый раз я накосячил очень сильно. Так что в этот раз будем его исправлять. Надеюсь, не повезет в этот раз. И я не окажусь таким неправильным. Кое-какие я варианты ответов запомнил. Давай, повтор, золотая бабочка. Золотая бабочка. Почти что золотая ява. Ну, это мы уже видели. Женщина выходит, ей бьют по голове. Вот, запомните, люди. Никогда не останавливайтесь на малолюдной парковке. Тем более не роняйте ключи. Это вот как может закончиться.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper.
Ясно, шеф.
Yeah, I'll bring him.
Шеф, все пропало. Гипс снимают, клиент уезжает.
White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend them off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on, college boy. I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
А лучше побежали. По-быстренькому будем проходить. По максимально быстренькому.
What the hell?
What the hell?
Can you drive to this one?
Ну и где он? Давай, задави его еще.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time in bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
But don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Так. Можно было бы пропускать все это, было бы замечательно, а так...
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy's been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case, fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that matter.
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to beat that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the City of Angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
Давай, быстрее.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to her others. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Самый главный совет был: не облажайтесь. Это ужасно, ужасно.
I was first on scene.
Так. Давай-ка посмотрим. Сумочка. В сумочке деньги. И... имя нашей жертвы. Дейдра, блин. Какой ужас.
Well, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by RNI?
Back in a second.
Так, деньги.
If the motive was robbery,
Но это не ограбление. Так.
Officer Gonzalez, badge 994.
Следы.
The stomping angle in the Henry case. Was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Подражатель. Ну и само тело.
Reported by who?
Борозда.
Ligature mark is very
Distinctive.
Странгуляционная борозда.
Back at the lab and get back to you. Thanks very much for your help.
Так.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
Так. Ботинки. Следы. Кольцо.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Пропавшая драгоценность. Ну все, в принципе. Давай поговорим.
Detectives, R&I says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. We could have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
Да ё-моё, поговори с ним.
Similar MO.
To what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad he wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth, Phelps. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she has been stomped. Size of the footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No, I'm not. At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
Ладно, поехали. Поспрашиваем мужа.
All these people are vultures, officer. But you can tell me
Как здесь все-таки это пустынно.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
Блин, сейчас бы на современный движок какой-нибудь положить, это было бы вообще, наверное, шикарно.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Вот было бы клево, наверное. Ну и
Still might be some play in the
как старая.
boyfriend.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If he doesn't work out, that is.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? Well, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? Then don't tell me your eye don't bend.
This conversation is over.
The conversation is over. Так, ну давай по-быстрому мужа сейчас расколем. Интересно, сколько ребенку лет, что он один остается? Хотя, учитывая, может из-за того, что раньше совсем другие были законы. Это сейчас типа детей нельзя дома одних оставлять.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Они даже ничего не показали. Вот доверчивые люди.
We're gonna have a look around.
Нам нужно осмотреться. Вот он наглый тип, да? Так. Нам надо что-нибудь посмотреть. В прошлый раз я находил в комнате всякую фигню. Так, это, наверное, дочки. Комната. О, ботинки. Восьмой. 41-й. Ну-ка. Ладно. Вроде чистые. Так. Что это у нас такое? Ага! Наручные часы. Так. И еще что-то. А это у нас кольцо.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Ладно. Так. Ну, насколько я могу помнить, в прошлый раз мне только два вот этих момента было интересно смотреть. Так.
Is this about mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's okay.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead.
Печальная новость.
Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Could try.
Последний контакт с жертвой.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon. I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
And did he come and get you?
Of course. Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Так. Опа-на. Да почему крест-то, ё-моё? Все же верно должно быть. Блин, да так сложно ребенка определить, врет он или нет. Так, пропавшие часы кроются, отношения между родителями.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
A ring, a watch. I never paid much attention to that stuff.
Ладно, может это
I know it's
истина?
painful, Michelle, but this may be important. She wore a wedding ring?
Mommy chose it herself. A rose gold wedding band and a matching diamond and ruby engagement ring.
She wore a watch?
Yes, a yellow gold Elgin watch. Daddy bought it for her birthday. We had a fight. It was kind of a makeup present.
Ладно.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
They weren't happy, were they, Michelle? Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. Mommy always wore her golden butterfly.
Thanks, Miss Muller.
Блин, 2 из 3. Вот отстой.
Hey! What gives?
Daddy, the police
Go to your
are
room,
here.
please, Michelle. I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's some
Your wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What the... But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Так. Какой был вопрос-то? Следы на месте
What
преступления.
size shoe do you wear, Mr. Mueller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
Ты же лжешь
Why
мне,
are you lying
сволочь.
to me, Mr. Mueller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
Так, рабочая обувь 41 размера.
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about it if you've got nothing to hide?
Because I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in my experience.
Так, алиби Хьюга Миллера.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You got any way of confirming this story of yours?
You son of a bitch. You come here making all these accusations.
Да твою мать.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
Did your wife ever go out by herself? To bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Your
Передвижение.
wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes, that's right.
I think you went with her, but you didn't go to the school. What really happened, Mueller?
You're making this stuff up, and I'll dare anyone to prove any different.
Так. Да. Идет веревок, алиби мужа. Так, о чем мы сейчас спрашиваем-то? Что-то я забыл.
Damn you. I don't even get a chance to grieve, and you go and start pointing the finger at me. You can go to hell.
Блин, вообще не могу понять, как вот должен проходиться этот квест.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Mueller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
Да, поблажка ему за то, что у него есть
You
дочь.
should go back in there and bust his ass.
One, we need to break his alibi, check phone records, canvass the neighbors. Two, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in LA. Three, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Лас Сайбериан, здорово.
Detective!
Как жизнь? О, пойдем.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the terrible news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Mueller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Mueller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Mueller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
Опа! Стой, падла! Так, ну мы знаем, что он у нас такой нехороший человек.
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
От зараза.
There he is, officer.
Хоба! Успел. Странно. Ботинок в крови. Oh.
This doesn't look good, Hugo. Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncles?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Так, ладно.
You ought to get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
Вроде все идет нормально, пока. Хотя я жутко вот не могу понять, как это все делать.
564. Did we get Ray Pinker and a technical services
I need an
team to
address on a
house at
Belmont
130
High School.
North Bonnie Bray Street?
Checking for you, detective.
Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Belmont High.
Roger, 11K.
1575 West 2nd Street.
Thanks.
Так. Ну
I
что,
think
все?
his name is Phelps.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Whoa!
You know the way. You can drive.
Давай
And where exactly are we going?
мог.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, Phelps.
Да, всегда
9 times out of 10,
подозреваю.
it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed.
В 9
God
из
knows I
10.
wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest
Бритва
explanation
Окама.
is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. You try this one on for size. Rusty's razor.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Вот же ж, блин. Я думал, будет легче. Что-то не колятся все. Ладно, давай. Ну чё, нам что-нибудь скажут интересное?
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Так, смотрим. Не похоже. Ну, я думаю, вот это.
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
Mm-hmm.
So are we looking for a sailor or a minister?
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
А вот это я в прошлый раз не видел. Не понял.
The shoe prints?
Size 8s. Very similar to the impressions from the Henry case.
Now, who do we remember got caught in bloody size 8s? I think we have our bird.
41-й. Тут ничего интересного нету. Ладно, 41-й, так 41-й. Странный тип тут ходит постоянно.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe registered to Mrs. Hugo Mueller has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School and playing fields. Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's statement.
Thank you.
Погнали в школу. Школа, школа, милая школа.
You're behind the wheel.
Белтманская
Fine.
школа.
Where are we headed?
Вези меня, большая черепаха. Чего они пиликают все
Not
подряд?
exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that. The coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Так, ну давай, давай, открывайся быстрее. Пять 37.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night, after school social, maybe 1 a.m. I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
And this was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. There's the son of a bitch now! Hey, you!
Go, Phelps. I'll take the car and see if I can
Бегом! Так. Мы его подрежем.
There he is. He went that way.
О, тут, блин. Как он быстро бегает-то. Блин. Мой напарник даже не побежал, да?
That's no way to drive.
Бегом, бегом! Я бы его пристрелил, конечно. Но он же не отстреливается. Давай! 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 Ну, есть! Поймал. Можем по морде, по печени, по печени.
What's your name?
Who's asking?
We can do this the easy way or the hard way.
Name's Eli Rooney.
You've been in trouble with the law before, Eli?
Some.
What are you doing around here?
I like to keep an eye on the children.
Strictly paternal, is it, Eli?
Don't sass me, boy.
A woman was abducted here last night, Eli, and murdered.
And I would love to make you for that, you oaky motherfucker.
Well, I wouldn't know nothing about that. A woman, you say? I like them a little younger than that.
Turn out your pockets, Eli.
Now, why would I do that?
Because I'm about to break your fucking skull, Eli.
Все.
You're under arrest, Eli. You are in very
Он попался.
Why bother with the paperwork, Eli? I'm gonna take out my gun and I'm gonna count to 5. Let's see how fast you can run now.
Hang on a goddamn minute. I found that thing in the parking lot.
Get some backup out here, Rusty. We need to get this one downtown and into a cell.
I'll tell them we got a kitty raper coming in. They can roll out the red carpet.
Да. Лос-Анджелес такой себе город оказался. Так, надо посмотреть, что в машине. Веревка.
Blood and skin samples. We better get Ray Pinker out here.
Да. Так а что он может сказать, что только... Это место преступления?
Could be important.
Окровавленная монтировка.
The overalls are stenciled HM. Muller is a mechanic. I wonder what Eli does for a living.
Да, интересно. Ну чё, вроде бы все. В салон не заглянуть. Тогда пойдем вызывать подмогу. Могли бы сделать поближе, ё-моё. Все-таки школа рядом. О, побежал наконец-то.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need interrogation set up at Central for both suspects being held in the Muller homicide case.
Certainly, Detective. I'll get in touch with the watch commander.
Thanks, ma'am.
Вот интересно. Мы оставили...
I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Ладно, в отделение полиции. Но вообще, я думал, мы сначала в морг должны заехать. По-хорошему, получить отчет. Является ли кровь действительно кровью жены?
I say we make Rooney for this. I think we should lay it on him. He was near the car, he had her jewelry, the DA will love him for it.
Even if he didn't do it?
Who cares whether he did it? You have kids, Phelps? He needs to be taken permanently out of harm's way.
And we let Muller slide?
For a while. He gets a free pass for now.
Вот это странная дилемма. Кого там из них мы должны типа прижечь? Ладно.
Better not go soft on me here, Phelps.
We'll work. Are they ready?
Moeller's in 2 and the pervert's in 1. Get in there and get a conviction.
Так, ну чё, к Мюллеру пойдем сначала. Нет, это не здесь. Так. Интервью. Комната 2. Вот он.
He's only a writer. He can't really help me.
Here's where we stand, Hugo. Your next-door neighbor heard screaming coming from your house. You were burning your blood-stained shoes. You have no one who can confirm your whereabouts last night. Your daughter says you're a violent man. We have everything we need to send you to death row, and all you have to say for yourself is, I didn't do it.
I swear I didn't kill her. Give me that lie test. I can prove it.
Уничтожение улик.
Why did you burn your shoes, Hugo?
Because I knew you'd never believe me.
Ладно. Просвети меня.
Believe what?
It's rabbit's blood. A guy at work brought them in and I helped him skin them.
Чё, это правда, что ли? Вы издеваетесь? Он там постоянно лжет. Блин. Я ради прикола хотел проверить, потому что в прошлый раз он мне... Я думал, лапшу на уши вешает. И верить ему нельзя. Так, доступ к канатам. О, ну-ка понаблюдаем за ним. Ну ладно. Давай доступ к канату.
Do you know anything about ropes, Hugo?
As much as the next man. I was a scout. I learned some more in the army.
Что-то как-то сомнительно.
You learned to strangle with the rope in the army?
With rope, with my bare hands, but mainly with wire. I learned a lot of things in the army, but I still didn't kill my wife.
For argument's sake, what type of rope would you use?
If I had to, I would use a triple braid. Less flex, easier to control.
Ладно. Доступ к
Your wife was
монтировке.
beaten with a tire iron, Hugo. An appropriate choice of tool for a mechanic.
I know nothing about any tire iron.
Да врет он!
You're lying, Hugo. You're gonna have to come clean on this.
You got no proof.
А есть у нас доказательства. Где там? Окровавленная монтировка.
Your wife drove a Chevrolet, Hugo. What make of car do you drive?
A Chrysler Airflow.
So I guess that explains why the tire iron that killed your wife came from a Chrysler.
Найденный автомобиль.
We found your wife's car. Someone parked it at the school late last night. Do you have anything to say about that?
It wasn't me.
Where do you keep your work clothes?
I keep them at work in my locker.
Да врет он!
Enough lies, Hugo. Your overalls put you at the scene of the crime last night.
My overalls are in the laundry of my house.
Окровавленная. Комбинезон с пятнами крови и инициалами ХМ.
Green overalls, bloodstained, with the initials HM found in the trunk of your wife's car.
They can't be mine.
Why, Hugo? Because if they were yours, they'd be in the incinerator too?
Ладно, закончим допрос. Пойдем второго попрессуем. В этот раз получилось получше. В прошлый раз я вообще, по-моему, ни одного ему не смог предъявить. Так.
I want to make homicide.
Boys,
you know you've made it if you
really
got that
come
test.
through this time, haven't you?
Captain, we were on our way to interview Eli Rooney.
Yes, Phelps, I know. This particular fiend is
Старый знакомый?
I have tried to reaffirm his belief in a wrathful and terrible God. Whichever way it goes,
Побейте его, избейте.
I'll be dealing personally with him.
Открывайся.
Mouthpiece court strips off me at the grand jury.
You look like you've had it rough.
You see me asking for your sympathy, boy?
Следы на месте преступления, место работы. Ну чё, следы на месте преступления.
What size boot do you wear, Eli?
Kind of like anything I can get my hands on. I'm wearing 11s.
Чё-то как-то сомнительно.
You're maybe 5'5", 5'6" tops, and you wear size 11s? I don't think so, Eli.
That might be on the large side.
С запасом.
Maybe 10s.
Maybe 8s.
Now that I come to think of it.
Why punish children with your iniquity, Eli?
Do you think I was never punished?
You must know what you're doing is evil.
Well, son, nobody's perfect.
Так, ладно. Где ты
Down on your
работаешь?
luck, Eli.
I had worse. My family ate roadkill during the Dust Bowl.
But you have a job. A parolee has to have a job, correct?
I had me a job down in San Pedro. I'm looking for something new.
Ну-ка, и чё ж там...
This place you worked have a name?
Hennessy Marine. You can't miss the place. Big yellow letters, HM out front.
They give you any workwear, Eli?
Sure. Green coverall. Dang,
Как всё совпало.
in the pen wearing it.
Доступ к канату.
You ever tie up any of your victims, Eli?
It's not a nice thing to go calling them.
What would you call them?
I can't say. I learned a long time ago not to go talking about the things I like. Talking about it just seems to get people's dander up.
Answer the goddamn question, Rooney, before I brain you.
See what I mean? Short answer is yes.
You have any preference regarding rope, Eli?
I know a good rope from a bad rope, if that's what you mean. That's not what you mean, is it? Any old rope will do me fine.
Любая?
Farm boy like you, Eli, must prefer McGay for roping. Am I right?
I prefer braid. You tie a hitch and braid, it stays tied.
Мотив убийства.
You killed Mrs. Muller and stole her jewelry.
That ain't so. I ain't done nothing like that.
Что-то я сомневаюсь.
You have no job and nowhere to live by the smell of things. And you need money. You've been in trouble before, Eli. Who do you think a jury will believe?
I've been in trouble for other things, but I ain't never killed no one. I saw that car coming to the parking lot late last night. Man got changed there and then put his coveralls in the trunk. I saw him drop the butterfly in the lamplight and he strolled out, cool as you like. And I went over and I picked it up.
Вот скажите, кого из них лучше? Вот этого или второго? А, на этого.
Eli Rooney, I'm charging you with the first-degree murder of Deirdre Muller.
You want to put me back in the stir that badly, boy? You go ahead and try.
В прошлый раз я у того отца
I ain't a
попытался.
killer.
И мне тогда сказали, что я халатно отнесся к делу. Бам! Сурово, но справедливо.
Phelps, Galloway, congratulations are at hand. Drink, boys? I think you'll receive a commendation for this one, gentlemen. In the meantime, I'll speak to the DA about expediting the passage of the case. We need swift and merciless justice for poor Deirdre.
Вот это прикол. В прошлый раз я на папаню сказал, и все. Мне сказали, вы типа хреново сделали все. Блестяще. Я угадал. Да что за бред? Не может этого быть. Это какой-то юмор неправильный. Тяга к звездам. Ладно. Так. Продолжить. А что там было после этого? Так, патрульная. Транспортный. Отдел убийств. Золотую бабочку я сделал. Это, видимо, вот этот. Продолжение. Смерть в шелковых чулках. Флэшбэки.
Phelps! We captured 2 regular army. Lieutenant! Phelps, we've been over this. That sniper barely missed you back on the beach. Until the mission is over, there'll be no more saluting or signs of rank.
I'm in charge here, Medier!
Do you wish to interrogate the prisoners?
No, they're beat. Why they look so sullen? They're wondering why we haven't killed them yet. There's no greater shame than being taken prisoner.
Get this, Golden Boy actually seems to know what he's doing.
See
that, boys? He slapped that Jap right upside the head.
It was merely to remind him of his place. His shame was the tone of voice that he used with a superior. I respect the Japanese, Corporal.
Respect, we're here to kill the sons of bitches.
Do you know why we are fighting the Japanese, Private?
With respect, sir, these bastards attacked Pearl Harbor.
And why did they attack Pearl, Private?
Because they hate the US of A and our way of life.
They attacked the US because we cut off their oil. What would we do if another country denied us the gas to run our cars?
Он уже тогда проявлял дедуктивные способности. было вопрос времени, когда он пойдет в полицию.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, it's my real name. You can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case.
Case?
A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the evidence, the witness, and the lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Охренеть. Очередное дело.
Root beers all around, doll.
Осмотреть место преступления, жертву убийства.
You can drive.
Пускай он ведет. Не будем мы кататься по городу. Тут слишком опасно для меня.
You have the address?
Все так и норовят меня подрезать.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah. It means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea. That is not a bad idea at all, Phelps.
Бывает же, да? 3 одинаковых убийства. Почти одинаковых. 3 разных человека были... Ну, 2 пока еще. Я уверен, что мы найдем кого-нибудь.
They're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
За мной. Опять голая. Может, кто-то из полиции?
For Christ's sake.
Brothers, Pinker?
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Ладно. Что там такое? Публичная библиотека Антония.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
Нельзя его там повернуть за... Ладно.
Lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of force.
Огромной силой. Там прям кусок какой-то кожи выдранный. Целуй.
Kiss the blood. BD.
ЧО. Черная орхидея. И снова.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Охренеть. Блин, ну я считаю, что это один и тот же человек убивает. Там есть серийный убийца. Или, как говорили в последовательной, потом в сериале.
I'm not convinced about Mendez. The best way to get away with murder is to pin it on somebody else. I'll bet a month's salary this is a copycat.
Strangled, battered.
Yeah. We know the MO. So does every jerk who kills his wife and girlfriend looking for a way out. I've spoken to Brown. He still believes the Dahlia perp has medical experience.
4 women, all murdered, all put on display, all with messages.
Mueller had no message. Look, Phelps, this is getting us nowhere.
Anything for us to go on, Mal?
Head injuries from contact with road, bruising from a small man's shoe, further blunt force trauma to the occipital region at the base of the skull. Could have been fatal, but clear signs of strangulation would seem to rule it out.
Lipstick appears to be a similar color to the other cases. I'll see if I can nail down a brand.
Так. Блин, да! Че это, кожа, что ли?
If she took a blow to the head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Шарф, что ли? Я понять не могу, что это такое. А, это чулок, ё-моё. Ладно. Сигареты. Может, не относится к делу. Но... Софт. Мы ищем программиста. Здорово, Блэк Джек. Андрей. Как жизнь? Так. Ого. Ее тащили, явно.
May as well follow the trail.
Можно пойти по кровавому следу, действительно.
You'll want to come and take a look at this.
Место, где ее убили? Шляпка? Антония.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Ага. Ладно. Я хочу посмотреть на дверь. Нет, не дадут. Может, тут что-нибудь еще есть? Спички? А чё мы там находили на других местах преступления? Тоже сигареты? Но тогда не было теста ДНК. Алкоголь? Бутылки из-под алкоголя. Может, что-нибудь я упускаю? В кустах там, например, где-нибудь. Или может на лестнице, на дереве, под деревом. Тут есть мусорный бак, он открыт. Надо глянуть. Ладно. Ну, музыка играет, значит, я еще должен что-то найти. Придется облазить. Может, еще здесь где-нибудь? Честно, что она могла тут делать? Как бы подворотня? Здесь вообще все закрыто. Девушка, 21 год, латиноамериканка, задушена. Чулком. Ой. Бывает же. Опа. Ключ. Не. Хотя, блин, говорил бы о том, что не. Чё? Средство от комаров? Или от... Ладно. Это чё? Фигня какая-то. Столько мусора приходится перелопачивать. Блин. Надо наверх глянуть. Если у кого-то есть идеи, я готов, чтобы вы со мной поделились ими. Может, вот сюда куда-нибудь? Ну, обычно преступники по типу вот этого маньяка должны возвращаться на место преступления. Так что шанс того, что мы кого-нибудь... Надо вообще сфотографировать всех людей, которые смотрят на это место. Так, А, Б, С и там еще Д. Так. Так, ну это мы смотрели. Шапочка. Да, Антония. Ладно, пойдем по кровавому следу. Опа! Нет, не это. Туфля.
Proximity to the scene, plus the
Недалеко от места
bloodstains.
преступления.
No way is this coincidence.
Да, это не совпадение. Тут нельзя пародировать Киселева совпадение, не думаю. Мусорки осматриваем. Так, ладно, идем дальше по кровавому следу.
We kept the area pristine for you boys. Let's check it out.
Ничего не трогали. Молодцы! Так, держать. Что там такое? Ключ. Пятерка.
House keys strung up like bait on a hook. You think he's trying to lead us somewhere?
Probably all the way to City Hall, that brazen son of a bitch.
Да по-любому тут какой-нибудь маньяк-психопат. Как из американского психопата. Так. 253. Ну ладно, 253. Опа. Ну ладно. Напарник за мной, конечно, не пойдет, он слишком толстый, ленив. А, голуби. Инструменты. Ну, подходит, конечно, под тупой предмет. Но я думаю, вы ее убили головой. Голубятня. Так. Мистер...
Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us? He clearly wants us to find these things. He's left them for us.
There you go, Phelps. We got a new MO. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Может, надо еще что-нибудь посмотреть? Вряд ли бы тут что-нибудь так легко можно было бы найти. Так. Ого. Ладно. Здесь ничего. Блин. Не это ищем. А вот тут... Там ничего. Ладно, пойдем дальше. Так, что-то еще нашли. А это что за хрень?
Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her.
Ладно. Ну как-то слишком много крови это. Надо все аккуратненько посмотреть по сторонам. Хотя вряд ли здесь что-нибудь оставили, да? Может там еще одно тело? О, еще что-то. Кольцо.
Pulled from the finger and hung up here. What's the significance?
Там никаких надписей на нем нет. Ну тут вроде норм. Но крови прям очень много. Ага. Вот зараза. Он слил с нее кровь.
Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
Угу. Так он на кой хрен? Не, я думал, можно еще ведро посмотреть. Ладно. Там есть сумочка. Наконец-то. Что внутри? Ага. У нас есть адрес.
Son of a bitch wants her identified. Mrs. Antonia Maldonado, 712 North Hill Street, downtown.
Угу. Ладно. Чё, все? Надеюсь, это было правильно все сделано. Ну чё, поехали туда? Не-не-не, давай ты за руль.
You're behind the wheel.
Квартира Антонии. Да, улик тут было предостаточно.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so then there's a husband we should be looking for. Get him, we'll close the case.
Rusty's razor, of course. I don't want to question your tried and tested techniques, Detective Galloway. But doesn't the DA require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
Можно выбить показания. Берешь такую книгу, такую здоровенную, толстую, в 2 раза толще этой, и лупишь по нему, пока он не признается. А еще можно, короче, вот так вот делать. Берешь, короче, листок и через него бьешь. Рядов почти не остается. У них тут это, ящик. Машина вроде здесь. Тук-тук.
Wait just a moment.
Блин.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Блин, я забыл вытереть ноги. Наверное, меня сейчас тоже кокнут.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
А чё, нельзя это... что-нибудь еще посмотреть там, кроме ее комнаты? Как бы, если тут есть другие девочки.
What are we waiting for?
Ладно.
Hey, Cole, let's get moving.
Может, ее убила соседка? И мы сейчас кого-нибудь найдем? Может, тут все просто мертвы? И мы заходим в очередную психбольницу, и начинается The Evil Within 3? Так, телефон есть, неплохо. Так, не та дверь. 5-й. Оу.
Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
Это точно.
A
Разбитое
smashed window
окно.
explains why the place looks tossed.
Кованый железный пруд.
You know how I feel about windows, Phelps.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
Интересно, да, откуда такая хрень? Какую-нибудь ограду сняли? Ну, сюда надо вызывать помощь. Так, посмотрим, что внутри есть. Угу. Опа! Фотография
Charm bracelet wasn't among the
браслета.
crime scene evidence.
Но зато есть мужик. Нам бы узнать его историю. Выглядит морда знакомый. Где-то я его видел. Письма. Давай-ка почитаем чужие письма. Это может быть полезно. Они что, развелись? Так. Фредерик Тед...
Okay, we have an address.
Так, ну у нас есть адвокат. Подозреваемый. И бывший муж, я так понимаю. Там вот медвежонок есть. Только это, да? Ничего остального у нас тут нету. Комнату вот эту сюда не зайти. Да ё-моё, не надо сюда. Сейчас бы не застрять там только. Ладно, пойдем на улицу посмотрим. Так, кто-то сюда, значит, заломился. Поднялся. Соседние окна не тронуты. Интересно, была только одна. Здесь есть детский велосипед. Возможно, есть ребенок. Песочница. Кто-то не умеет пользоваться лестницей. Чувак, по лестнице надо ходить сверху. Сверху это вот так вот спускаются. Не сквозь лестницу, а по лестнице. О, смотри, выбрался. Ладно. Ну, сюда все-таки придется вызвать товарищей, я думаю. Может, все-таки еще что-нибудь есть? Может, я что-то упускаю? Блин. Ну ведь где-то что-то пиликает здесь, в комнате. Чего я такого не могу увидеть? И музыка там играет. Вот я захожу, смотрю, музыка играет. Вот. Начал пиликать. Зачем так сильно приближать-то? Да. Странно, что свет горит. Кресло, может, за креслом. Это так и будет стоять, как истукан? Вот что я такого здесь не вижу? Туда, что ли, пройти попытаться?
The landlady looks like she means business. We'll be wanting her statement.
Let's go talk to her.
И музыка сразу исчезла. Да ё-моё, что здесь может быть еще такого?
What are we waiting for?
Ладно, пойду вниз. Пойдем бабушку поспрашиваем снова. Но как-то это очень странно.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
I do my best. Возможные
Do you have any
подозреваемые.
idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband,
Мус Анхель.
Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife that served me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
Ладно.
What can you
Поверим.
tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was
17.
cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
Ладно. Перемещение жертвы.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I've no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Что-то... Как-то лицо изменилось с прошлого раза.
A nosy old hag like you knows everything about the people who live under her roof. Where did she go?
I think she went to a bar. She's been drinking quite a lot lately.
This bar have a name?
El Dorado Bar. It's a Latino place on North Los Angeles Street.
That's only a couple of blocks from where we found the body.
Следы взлома.
You've had a break-in?
No! That can't be true.
Вообще какая-то странная реакция. Ладно, проверим.
You're being economical with the truth, Mrs. Lepenti. What do you have to hide?
I have no idea what you are talking about.
Разбитое окно.
So Antonia lost her keys and used an iron bar to jimmy the back window?
I heard a noise in the early hours of the morning. I thought it might be a raccoon at the milk bottles. It'd be very bad for business if this news got out. I have a reputation to protect.
Плохо для бизнеса.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Да ну, не может быть. Я видел какой-то браслет у нее.
What about her bracelet?
I don't know anything about a bracelet.
Врет и не краснеет.
In her wedding photo, she's displaying a charm bracelet.
That thing? She never wore it. He gave it to her. She always kept it in that wooden jewelry box.
Thanks, ma'am. You've been very helpful.
Pay a call to that husband of hers. Lock him up and throw away the key.
We can either front Angel, seeing as the finger's pointing right at it,
Конечно.
or we can check out the El Dorado bar.
Ну, я думаю, в бар сначала. Время раннее, так что можно пойти бухать.
You know the way. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Бар. Бар. По-любому там будет дофига
nosy old hag? Ah! And I thought I was coming on strong with the ex-wives line.
Sometimes you have to be firm to get the information you need.
God damn it, ain't that the truth?
Эль Дорадо.
What can I get you?
LAPD. Detectives Phelps and Galloway.
Diego Aguilar. How can I help?
You worked the bar last night?
Yeah. Me and a temp guy from the agency.
Did you have a woman in here last night? 21 years old, Hispanic, drinking heavily?
We have a lot of ladies like that in here. But yeah, I know who you mean. Antonia Maldonado. What did she do?
She was murdered last night.
Oh, shit.
Do you know her well? Was she a regular?
Hell no. She was good and tight last night, complaining about her old man. It's a story you get used to working in a bar. She was so hammered last night, she left a letter on the bar. I'll show you.
Здорово, сам нуб.
A waitress. Can I have another spoon?
Так. Анхелю лично в руки.
So, how's your tuna fish salad?
Что там?
My eggs running.
Что там написано? Ага, это документы на расторжение брака. Ой, да и вали. Я потом к тебе присоединюсь. То есть она развелась.
Divorce papers. Did you open them?
No need to. She was shouting about it and waving the letter around. Said she was going to show him.
Тебе ничего не скажу. Сам нуб. Так. То есть у нас есть документы о расторжении брака. Неплохо. Пропавшие украшения, перемещение жертвы.
Can you remember what jewelry she was wearing?
She had a necklace. Some kind of religious thing, I think. The temp guy would have more of an idea. She took the beer he served her and cried into it all night.
What time did she leave?
Can't say for sure.
Угу. Что-то я вот не знаю, я не умею определять физиономию латиносов. Ладно. Можете считать меня расистом. Да не, я думаю, что он врет.
Where did she go? Give me something or the LAPD will start getting interested in this place.
Take it easy. She wanted a cab, okay? And my phone was out of order. The closest one I knew was at the fruit market across the street, so I suggested she try there. She seemed reluctant.
Перемещение жертвы.
Did Antonia say where she was going when she left?
She said she was going to serve the papers on the husband. Said that would take the smile off his face. If you ask me, she was scared. And the drink was for Dutch courage.
She attract any interest?
An extremely drunk young woman? What do you think? She managed to scare them off, though.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
No problem. Hey, get the guy, will you?
We'll do our best. One last question. What size shoe do you take, Mr. Aguilar?
A broad 9. I have wide feet.
Ладно. Он нам не врал.
Waitress, can I have another
Так. Ты думаешь, задумчивое у него лицо?
Sam has taken me to Palm Springs for the weekend.
Не работает. Действительно.
Drove me up to Mojave and we did some nothing.
My eggs were running.
Так.
Where's that goddamn waitress? So,
Где?
how's your tuna fish salad?
Sir, do you work here?
Sorry, pal, just making deliveries.
From where?
Just Pig Fruit Market across the street.
A fruit market delivers here?
Yeah, sure does. The Mexes love a little slice with their tequila.
Fine, thanks.
Что-то как-то сомнительно. Чё? Just picked? Свежие фрукты.
Just picked fruit market. That's where Antonia went to call for a cab last night.
Угу. Фига себе. А где мы ее нашли? Место преступления, труп. Рынок, свежие фрукты. Ага. Надо сходить. Только я не понял, если рынок находится буквально через дорогу, на кой хрен они на машине все это таскали? Могли бы просто вручную. Не сломаются. Так. Так, то есть он туда. Just pick it. Надо глянуть.
Don't need this?
Так.
shut. Great. We'll need to come back later, Phelps. Maybe somebody here saw Antonia the night she died.
В смысле закрыто? Мы копы или где? Какого хрена тут закрыто? Написано open. Надо мужика спросить.
That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop. Oxymoron for you.
А, это газетами торгует. Наш переулок. Наверх не залезть, нужна другая. Может, водосточная какая-нибудь труба есть? Более интересная. Блин, нету ни хрена. То есть она перешла через дорогу и там попадалась поймать. Не понял.
Did you read about the woman who stabbed her husband and then pushed him in front of the car? That's the cop who caught her.
Что он сказал?
I'm gonna get good and tight come Friday.
Так. Ну вот странное дело. Место преступления, рынок и труп. Квартира. Антония. Это бар. Ну не знаю, мне кажется, что что-то должно было быть здесь произойти. Может, она что-нибудь не увидела тут? Может, кто-то ее здесь поймал? Может, какие-нибудь следы хотя бы мы увидим? То есть... И вот оттуда мы идем, да? Типа вот сюда она зашла. Музыка началась. Шляпа? Но слишком хреновая. Мы что-то забыли здесь, видимо. Музыка заиграла, пиликает что-то. И вот музыка исчезла. И вот она снова появилась. Так, это мы смотрели уже. А эти все осматривают. Может, что-нибудь какие-нибудь новые детали появились?
Can we discuss this later?
Блин. Ну, я точно уверен, что что-то я пропустил. Может, само тело? Целуй кровь. $66. Это я уже смотрел. Кольцо содрали. Видимо, посмертно. Крови потому что не так много. Задушили одним из щелков. Ладно, поехали к мужику. Я не понимаю, что здесь может быть еще. Паркинг. Эту вот шляпу мы уже видели. И все, музыка пропала. Чего? Ну как так-то? Некоторые следы, конечно, очень странные. Не должно быть больше никаких следов. Музыка, по-моему, просто-напросто неправильно работает здесь. Они говорили о том, что если никаких больше зацепок нет, музыка прекращает играть. Ну так, я все осмотрел, зацепки все еще есть. Мне кажется, что это бредом. Так, позвонить нельзя. Ладно, поехали тогда. Меня сейчас машина собьет. Так.
Can you drive to this one?
Рынок свежие фрукты. Ну-ка, давай-ка съездим на рынок свежих фруктов, который находится напротив. Это будет смешно. Ну где этот олень?
Think there's anything to the divorce angle?
I've been through 3 things. No big deal. After a while, you just numb yourself to the experience.
But Angel, he's a young Latino man. It would hurt his sense of who he is. He'd see himself as a failure. A woman taking control over his life?
Then she fronts him and he snaps. Works for me. That makes Angel a killer as well as a piece of shit.
Ну, у него железная логика. Да. Закрыто. Ладно, поехали.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
Может, он позже откроется, а то что-то непонятное совсем.
How about we drop in on the husband instead? See if your gut is right.
I'll take a bar over a husband every day of the week.
Бар. Неплохая такая квартирка.
It's him, the cop from the newspapers.
Он самый, мэм. 304.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Ладно. Ага, 3-й этаж. Стены, кстати, у них тут домик. Мне нравится. Симпатично, так все обустроено. Даже можно выйти на площадку.
Damn it. We need to go around to the front.
Ладно, мы проверили, он не сбежит. Ну, я так надеюсь. Хотя, возможно, нам придется отстреливаться.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest. I got 100. Now look.
Ох ты!
I got nothing to say to you.
А ты зараза!
What do you
Отделали их как
They got some decent shots in there.
сопляков.
Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
Нападение при отягчающих.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no!
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
Ну да, я думаю, ты убил ее. Пока что ты единственный подозреваемый.
Should get the whole place going over, then talk to the neighbors. And Phelps, I don't care that you just got smacked in the head. You don't call me Finbar.
Finbar. Ладно. Хотя бы зеркальная поверхность отображается. Нормально. Вау! У них даже свой балкон. Вот это круть. Ага. Что это тут у нас?
Probably nothing.
Ну ты Мотовел бы хотя бы. Звук не ерунда. Там часы так работают. Блин, у меня видюха и то тише работает. Ага.
Just picked fruit market.
Вот.
Suppliers to the El Dorado.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Так, стоп, чё? Там... Это виски или чё это? Какой-то высоп. Да, не то! Отойди оттуда. Сигареты. Эль Дорадо. Да.
The El Dorado must be a family favorite.
Он мог быть там. Как минимум. Опа.
This will take some explaining.
Ха-ха, окровавленная рубашка. Я вот этого не понимаю. И чё? Ну я посмотрел на рукав. Правый рукав. И пятно большое. Возможно, это кетчуп.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi, he's toast.
Надо с ним, надо поговорить с соседями. Ну, самые главные соседи это те, которые рядом живут. Давай, 303.
No good. There's nobody here.
305.
What do you want?
LAPD. We're making some inquiries.
Make it quick. I work nights.
So you weren't home last night?
No, I was at work.
You know nothing about Mrs. Maldonado fighting with her husband?
Those two? They're always screaming the place down.
Thanks.
Постоянно вопили. Так, у мужик все хуже и хуже дела. Так, здесь никого нет. Здесь. Я бы еще соседей сверху и снизу. Блин.
Sorry about that. I'm playing with my kids.
LAPD. Were you here last night?
Yeah. My wife and I are separated, and I had the kids last night. I put them to bed early and went to bed myself.
Thanks.
Ну-ка еще раз.
Is that all you needed, detective?
Я вообще хотел на его физиономию посмотреть. Как бы он маску не снял даже.
Hello.
LAPD, ma'am. Did you hear a disturbance last night?
Yes. Yes, I did. Mrs. Maldonado lit out of here, and her husband ran out after her.
You saw this, Miss?
Aranda. I had the door open a crack.
Did you see Mr. Maldonado come back inside after he ran out?
No. I didn't.
Thanks. We'll be in touch.
Алиби мужа.
I kept thinking you were going to call that one a nosy old hag too, Phelps. Well,
Любопытная старая карга. Так.
I'm executing restraint right now, Finbar.
Вообще соседей снизу надо опрашивать. Обычно стены как раз тут могут кое-что упустить. А вот соседи, которые над тобой могут орать и орать, орать и орать. У меня были одни такие соседи, ужасные люди. Они жили на 3-4 этажа выше меня. Но из-за того, что здание было старое, такой был шум. Так. Чё, копам? Позвонить надо.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Message from Captain Donnelly, Detective. Your presence is requested urgently at Central Station. A new letter from the Dahlia killer has been found.
Thanks for your help.
Опа-на. Охренеть. Этот даже шляпу не взял. Сейчас по-любому в машину садиться начнем, он будет в шапке.
You know the way. You can drive.
Давай-ка.
Where are we headed?
Не, пока без шапки. Но когда приедем, будет в шапке. Надо на рынок свежих продуктов заехать.
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
Снова закрыто. Ладно.
You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Центральное отделение полиции. Едем туда.
These letters? Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
Now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? The fucking case just nozzled away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
Правду говорит. Больше всего убийств совершается именно в таких городах. Great force in a great city. Join now.
Captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Внизу.
I was door knocking all morning, but I got a make on the car.
Погоди, в каком низу? У нас есть низ? Действительно, у нас есть низ.
Homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Технический сервис.
He's a cop.
Шапку-то он потерял.
Come on, you can tell me.
Boys.
Заходите, ребята.
Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
His information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all his fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
Отпечатков? Серьезно? Отпечатков? В 49-м году? Какой кошмар.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Are you liquored up?
Будь проклят, знаю, тебе придет пора. Один ты встретишь вражескую вечность, и зло любя познаешь власть добра, изведаешь мучений бесконечность. Да будет, делай зло и жди, потом к возмездию приди. Лишенный царского убранства, исчерпав бешенство и ложь, позорным пленником падешь. В безбрежности времен, в безбрежности пространства.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
У меня было какое-то письмо до этого. Там были цифры 2, 5 и 3. Может, это что-то...
That's why we called you in.
You think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley? Sure, I knew that.
See, Finnis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what does it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
Стоп. Может, тут что-нибудь есть? Что-то пиликнуло. А вот в правом верхнем...
What are we waiting for?
А чё пиликает? Ладно. А куда идти-то?
Goddamn Harry thinks he could get fresh whenever he pleases.
That's that cop.
Этот коп.
Phelps, you mind coming here and doing your job for a second?
А, вот он. Блин, не туда. Давай поспрашивай.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
Врешь, сволочь! По глазам вижу. Последний контакт с жертвой, снятое с жертвы украшение. Ладно, давай последний контакт с жертвой.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
You're lying, Angel. You went after her. I think you killed her.
You're out of your mind. My brother will tell you I was at home.
А у нас есть. Фотографии, документы, медаль, соболезка, кровавленная рубашка, алиби мужа. Соседка видела.
We have a witness who confirms that you were arguing, that your wife ran out, that you followed her and didn't come back.
I know this looks bad, but it's not true.
Да, ну ты нас врешь, сволочь!
But she went out and I went out after her and she jumped in a car on the corner.
There was a car waiting for her? Can you describe the driver?
Not the driver. It was too dark. But the car. It was a brown Ford coupe.
Ладно. Ладно. Снятая жертва.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
Что-то...
I think you killed her, stripped the body of jewelry, and then went back to her apartment for the bracelet.
You should get a better hat. The sun is getting to your head.
Так. Может, окровавленная рубашка?
I've told you the truth. You don't believe me? You can go to hell.
Блин, видимо, не то нажал. Процедура развода.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
I don't believe you, Angel. She'd been granted a decree nisi. She pushed you too far and you lashed out.
I told you. I wouldn't accept a divorce.
Так, документы о разводе. Где они?
The judge had set a date. You were going to be paraded in front of the whole city for your cruelty to her, Angel.
Antonia. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, Боже.
She came in drunk, out of her mind. She doesn't normally drink. She was looking around in her bag. Said she wanted to serve me papers. Me, her own husband. So I slapped her down. She ran out. That's the truth.
What size shoe do you wear, Angel?
Size 8.
Окровавленная рубашка.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
Что-то сомнительное.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito. He said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us.
Straight through the red light. Said she never saw it.
Just tell me the date.
Надо сгонять на рынок.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Fine. Where are we headed?
На рынок.
You know you've got to make it.
На рынок.
What's your read on Maldonado?
I still like him for it. Seriously, that line about the guy at the fruit market making eyes at his woman? We'll get to the market and the guy behind the counter will tell us he saw Angel drag his old lady off into the night. This case will be shut like all the others.
Опа, он уже открыт. Неплохо. Надо кого-нибудь здесь поспрашивать.
Are you working Friday night? We should go out afterwards. I got a call back for that Universal Chorus line.
Ну, она сама споткнулась. Бывает.
Sir, Wait, you look familiar.
Hey, from the bar, right? What brings you here?
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney. What can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
Приметный медальон.
She was wearing a necklace?
I didn't notice.
You weren't paying attention, Feeney?
Hey, you're getting the wrong idea.
Ладно.
What about a charm bracelet?
No, can't say I noticed that.
Контакт с жертвой.
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
Сомнительно.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Перемещение жертв.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Погоди, муж тоже говорил, что какая-то машина была.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Shh. Вот это круто.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
Опа!
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. Must have seen it during the war.
I just don't know how to dance to bebop.
Если здесь нож, каким образом он вообще здесь оказался? В мусорке что-нибудь есть? Ага. Алкоголь тут тоже есть.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Что за фигня? Блин, будет погоня. Что они там нашли?
God damn it, get after him, Cole! I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. Should have grabbed him when we had the chance.
Блин.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Вот зараза.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Блять.
The fruit guy's getting away, Phelps.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Блин. Давай заново. Ну и вот из-за этого долбаного угла, на котором я застрял, не смог проехать. Вот зараза.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Ну, давай попробуем второй раз. Можно было не прокручивать весь этот.
Get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. You should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Фига он водит.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect.
Так,
Hit it. Clean this asshole off the road.
Стой!
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. That.
Стреляй сразу. Что вы скажете в свое оправдание? Вы арестованы.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Валите! Я так и не понял, что они там увидели такого. А, ну да, своровать по-тихому. Вискарик. В Steam написал игруху фановую. Посмотрим. Симулятор руки. Блестяще. Учитывая, что тело нашли у Клема в Фине, на пороге его могут запросто отправить в газовую камеру. Прикольно. Я уже играл в один симулятор руки.
Sarge, why are the guys giving it to the doggies? They're riding in trucks, numbskull, while you're marching.
They look pretty badly beat up.
Yeah, they do it then. Scuttlebutt says it's pretty hard going down south.
Well, we'll find out soon enough. Recon always leads. How can we fail, Skip, with the Shadow leading the show? Who the fuck is the Shadow? Lieutenant Phelps, the Shadow of Death.
What the fuck are you talking about?
He's a quiet fucker, Sarge. Never hear the bastard coming. You're sitting there, field stripping a cigarette, and suddenly he's there looking down on you.
Why do you think we keep saluting that Jap-loving son of a bitch? He's bad juju.
That's enough out of you three. Bad juju? Where were you dragged up? A swamp?
Не, я про то, что мы делали симулятор подобный. Только там мы пытались управлять, по сути дела, рукой в виде искусственного интеллекта, которая должна была на столе перемещать объекты. Вот это было прикольно. Выглядит как-то очень подозрительно.
Good morning, gentlemen, and what a grand morning it is, too. We have just cause for celebration. Galloway and Phelps are sending another fiend to San Quentin. A nice showy trial, and he'll be strapped down with gas seeping into his tiny reptile brain. Now, to fresh business. Galloway and Phelps, the task is at hand. The address is on the hill, north downtown off Fremont Avenue.
Осмотреть жертву
Skipper, is the new letter genuine?
Now, boys, we all know how many imbeciles have confessed in the short case. Ray Pinker will let us know in good time.
Так, нам надо
Fine
вниз.
morning indeed. We keep locking them up, but the bodies keep piling up.
Yeah, Californians love a fad, Phelps. As long as the
Так,
bricks
где
hold
тут
up to
выход?
San Quentin, they're always good
А, вот он.
Greetings from sunny California. How's it going to stop?
Ладно. Погнали!
First the letter, and now another body. Come on, you can't keep on telling me there's not a killer still out there.
You know, Phelps, all these arrests on your record are giving you a reputation. You don't want them turning into unsolved.
Getting a vicious killer off the streets is more important than my reputation.
Really?
And besides, landing a big fat marlin is more impressive than an ocean full of minnows.
The minnows maketh the man, Phelps. You can't always hit home runs. Sometimes you just gotta make first base.
Маленькая победа. Я забыл, как дело-то называется.
Detectives?
Phelps and Galloway, homicide.
Scene is secure. The rest of the patrolmen are going door to door, canvassing for witnesses.
Thanks. Keep me informed.
Will do, Detective.
This looks awfully familiar.
I think that's the impression the boys from the Examiner took with them as well.
There's nothing original under the sun. Why should murder be any different?
What do we have so far?
Not much trace evidence to speak of. Storm blew in around 10 last night, and the rain washed most of it away.
And the body? Looks like she was tipped out of an automobile from the tire tracks and superficial injuries. Strangled with a length of rope. And for my money, it's triple braid again.
Time of death?
From her temperature, maybe 2 a.m., but it was cold last night.
Usual head injuries.
Blunt force trauma. Knock him over the head, then strangle and mutilate. No message with this one.
At least she was left clothed.
I doubt very much he was concerned with her dignity.
The green silk dress is very distinctive. Any sign of her other shoe?
No. And no handbag or other personal effects.
Ладно. Давайте-ка осмотрим. Ну там что-то есть.
There appears to be a dry cleaning label. Superior Laundry Services, F1363.
Понятно. Так, голову нам осмотреть не дадут. Посмотрим на руки.
Never the same, are they?
Ногти нормально. Блин, хотя бы перчатки надевали, что ли? Ага. Но это хотя бы отличается. С этого хотя бы кольцо не содрано. Ладно. Что у нас тут? Ботинки.
No drag marks. The killer was moving around, surveying the scene.
Большие довольно-таки. Вряд ли это 41 размер. Ага, следы от шин.
Our driver and our killer are most likely one and the same.
Ну да. Так, это что? Деньги.
I don't think so.
Чё ты не думаешь? Деньги? Блин. Деньги это тоже мотив же. Что происходит?
Detectives, I've been working the houses across the street and up the block. This lady thinks she has something for us.
Detective Phelps, LAPD.
I'm Mrs. Barton, Catherine Barton. I live just across the way.
Подозрительные личности.
Did you see anyone around here last night?
Not last night, but yesterday, early evening, I saw that awful hobo.
Бродяга.
Do you have a description?
Tall, gaunt, horribly disfigured. I think he may have had an accident in the war. He's a very scary, angry man.
Any idea where we might find him?
One of the hobo camps around here. He's some kind of hobo leader. They all follow him around.
Thank you, ma'am. You've been a big help.
Of course. Anything I can do to help. I'd hate to think that something so ghastly could happen right here and nothing be done about it.
Бывает же. Блин. Надо позвонить и узнать, где этот лагерь бродяг находится.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on Superior Laundry Services.
Just a moment. Superior Laundry Services, 1260 West 1st Street.
Can you track down reports of hobo camps in the vicinity of Signal Hill?
Just a moment, Detective. There's a large camp under the bridge on Grand between Temple and Sunset.
Thank you.
Круто. Будем знать. Так, что у нас тут? Все, закончили осмотр? Сигареты?
Nothing significant.
Ну, музыка пропала. Когда борда? Какая борда? Тополиный пух. В жаре, когда июль будет, когда будет жара. Ну не знаю, скоро. Нет. Убийство я стримить не могу.
You're behind the wheel.
And where exactly are we going?
В химчистку сначала отправимся. На месте преступления мы ничего толкового.
No message.
Excuse me?
There's no message.
Where?
On the Vic. The last bodies had something written on them. This one didn't.
I'm failing to follow you.
Can't be the same guy is what I'm saying, right? Before you start trying to link this to Maldonado and all the others.
There are more factors to consider than the messages, Rusty.
This doesn't fit your pattern, Cole. End of conversation. Understand?
Ты же видишь, что прямо сейчас я стримлю вот это. Так. Тут есть? Кто главный? Он тот негр?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. We're investigating a case, and one of your laundry labels came up. F1363.
If you give me a minute, I'll go find a register and you can take a look.
Азиат?
You take a look for yourself. I've got clothes that need pressing.
Блин.
You can change back into those white bucks now. You wrote the number down on that dress, is it there?
Надо посмотреть тогда. Улики. Бирка. 1363. 1363. $13.60. Вот она.
Mrs. T. Terrellson, 43 Emerald Street, Westlake.
Понял. Да чё вы? Я никого не игнорю. Я пока не хочу продолжать с тобой. У меня пока вот 2 игры сейчас есть. Это вот это LA Noir и The Division завтра будет.
You know the way. You can drive.
Вода будет где-то после 16 декабря.
We're about to meet another wife killer.
You've always got that feeling, Rusty.
Yeah, and it's usually correct.
Please, for once, can you not let your assumptions color your detective work?
Just you wait. Nordic types show a particular disposition for this stuff.
Нет, никакой барды завтра. Только Division. Там завтра большое дополнение выходит, я буду стримить дивизию. Я бы сейчас уже стримил, на самом деле. Но у меня тут дело не раскрытое.
Hello? Yes?
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. Is your wife home, sir?
My wife went out last night and she hasn't come home.
Can you describe your wife and what she was wearing?
We were out at a friend's place, Bobby Ross's, for a party. She was kind of dolled up. She had her green silk dress, open-toed white shoes. Those are her favorite shoes.
Can we come in, Mr. Tarleton? I'm afraid we have some rather bad news. Do you have someone who can look after your children, Mr. Tarleton?
I've been trying to arrange a sitter. Look, tell me what's happened.
I'm afraid your wife was murdered last night. Her body was found this morning. We're very sorry for your loss. I know this is a difficult time, Mr. Tarleton, but we are going to need you to answer some questions. First, we're going to take a look around.
What for? You don't think
it's procedure.
Сядеть! А мы посмотрим на твою хату.
Stay here till Daddy's finished talking to these men.
Where's Mommy?
Everything's gonna be all right, sweetheart.
We would like Mommy to come home now, Daddy.
What's the problem, Tarleton? Let him search. You got nothing to hide. You want to hear something funny, Tarleton? Some bums think filling out a missing persons report actually rules.
I wonder why the picture was turned down.
Да, мне тоже интересно, а что это перевернули? И почему она была одна, не с мужем? Бар у барона.
Need to check if she was a regular.
Да. Может, она завсегдатая? Сумочка?
It doesn't appear to be connected.
Ладно, пускай валяется. Пабг? Чего вам этот пабг так нравится?
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Он однотипный, пока они не сделают... Что это такое?
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
Лодка. Ладно.
If you'd excuse me, ladies.
This
isn't what we're looking for.
Блин. Опять не то, что я ищу. Майнкрафт лучше? В каком мире ты живешь, если Майнкрафт лучше?
So she went out without her handbag?
Она ушла без сумочки?
At least she was spared that particular indignity.
Что это за хрень? Ага. Ладно. Это что? Водительское удостоверение на имя Терезы. 36 лет. Ага.
She'd have to be in quite a state to leave this behind.
Интересно. Шанс то, что ее убил муж, больше, чем я думал. Ах, в твоем мире я знаю тебе все, что-то сомневаюсь. Да ё-моё, не то. Ботинки. Грязь. Ага.
We can see if Pinker can match the impression to the crime scene.
А еще лучше грязь сравнить. Ага, там был душ.
Lars was out in the rain last night.
Мокрая куртка. Смотри-ка. Так, это мы уже смотрели. Эй, ну, коллега, свалите с дороги.
I'll be out of your way momentarily, ladies.
Еще что-то? Бар, да?
Baron's bar again. Someone must be real sweet on this dive.
Ладно. Ну что, поговорим?
For the record, Mr. Tarleton, what is your wife's name?
Teresa.
Возможные подозреваемые, последний контакт с жертвой. Охренеть. Охренеть просто. Да, все, что я написал у себя на странице на Ютубе и во ВКонтакте, да. Это ты я знаю, что знаешь. Ладно, возможные подозреваемые.
Do you have any idea why anyone would want to hurt your wife?
No. Everyone loved Teresa. She was so full of life. It can't be anyone who knew her.
Ладно, поверим.
So you don't know anyone who would want her dead?
No, I don't.
Блин.
You said you went to a party at Bobby Ross's place?
That's right, Bobby had a bunch of people over. We were having a good time. She said she was bored and decided to leave.
Что-то я сомневаюсь. По-моему, это ложь.
So when I call this Bobby Ross character and he tells me you're lying...
Look, what do I have to do to convince you that I stayed at the party?
Блин. Блин.
I want to find who did this. I want to help.
Твою налево. Не получается. Душевное состояние жертвы.
Mr. Tarleton, was Teresa happy at home?
Yeah, I think she was.
Spill it, Tarleton.
Hey,
I like the look of you for this, so you better do
something.
We're at the party. She has a few and says she wants to go out dancing. We only have the sitter until 9. I get mad. I tell her to go ahead, but I'm staying. She storms out. Look, I'm doing well at cards. I hardly ever do well. I married her because she was so much fun, but now she drives me fucking crazy.
What time did she leave the party?
About 8:30, maybe a little earlier.
Последний
When
контакт.
was the last time you saw your wife?
Around 8:30. The card game at Bobby's was wrapping up. I played out my hand and drove home here. I paid the sitter and went to bed.
А это ложь. Давай-ка на ша. Спросить у сообщества. Ну, они говорят, что это ложь.
You're lying, Lars. You didn't come straight home, did you?
And how do you figure that?
Мокрая куртка, грязные ботинки.
You were out in the rain. You got soaked, Lars. We found your wet weather gear.
Okay, I stayed a little later than I said. This cute little brunette was hitting on me. Teresa noticed. I was half cut. I walked her home from Bobby's, but nothing happened. I walked back and got the car this morning.
Thanks for answering our questions, Mr. Tarleton. You'll need to go downtown to identify your wife's body.
I should have taken her dancing.
In my experience, Mac, if you give in to broads, you'll be giving in to them your entire life.
Так, где телефон?
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, detective?
Can you run an address
Так вас
for
всего
a
двое
Bobby
или
Ross?
один?
Then send some uniforms over.
У тебя, наверное, несколько одинаковых аккаунтов,
No.
да?
Suspect says he was with Ross last night. We need to confirm the alibi.
I'll get a prowl car dispatched.
Thanks, ma'am.
Так, алиби мы отправили. Так, чё?
Search the place.
what next?
I need something on this guy. Something that'll stick.
Чё-то не сходится.
Appreciate your time, sir.
Ладно.
You believe this guy's story?
Kind of rings true.
Похоже на правду. Так, лагерь, бродяг, дому, бар. В бар отправимся. Да сбивай его, чё ты переликаешь?
API features the best live programming and
Бар барона. Возможно, она была здесь.
2 club sandwiches. Thank you, waitress.
Gents, drink?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD.
I'm Benny Clough. This about Teresa Tarleton?
Yes, it is.
I heard about it on the radio. They're saying it was that Black Dahlia freak again? God damn it. Yeah, I rang that husband of hers. The babysitter said he was out.
If you don't mind, we have a few questions.
Последний контакт с жертвой.
What time did Teresa leave?
Around 10:30, I think.
Ну, ладно.
On foot? In a car? By bus? How was it?
She called for a cab.
Did you get the number?
Sure I did. I like Teresa. The only time she has a drink is when things aren't going so good at home. I was worried about her.
Root beers all around, though.
Так. Бар. 2 водки со льдом, 1 Манхэттен. Тереза, желтое такси, номер 3591.
Put out an APB on the cab. 3591. Should be traceable.
Это отличные новости. Дело сдвинулось с мертвой точки. Так, подозреваемый мужского пола, бродяга.
Who was she with? We've had reports about a tall, gaunt-looking hobo. He wasn't here last night?
I get plenty of bums in here, but nothing to fit that description.
Что-то сомнение.
The likelihood is that whoever she left here with killed her. Give it up, Benny.
All right, 2 creeps were all over her, promising to take her dancing.
You get a good look at these guys?
Sure. I got a good look. One of them was a sailor in uniform. His cap said, USS Indiana.
And the other man?
The other guy is Richard Bates. He's sitting in the back right now. Red polo shirt.
Mm-hmm.
Any idea where she was headed?
Nope. I didn't get that.
The husband said she wanted to go dancing.
Yeah, she always wants to dance.
Она
when she's
всегда
been
хочет
drinking.
как...
She was trying to talk some guys into taking her to one of the dance halls.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Clough. I'll take it from
Отлично.
here.
Hey, no problem.
This is Bates.
That's him.
LAPD. Don't make me chase you, shitbird.
Ну да.
Let the son of a bitch get away.
Крикнуть издалека. Это полиция.
Bates, we just want to talk.
Его сбивает машина. Нет, ну ёбай.
Get in and drive. thought you were gonna leave me there.
Who knows what this guy will pull when he's cornered? We could have a killer on our hands.
Блин. Зараза.
I don't think the killer would be kicking back in the bar where he met the Vic in.
Listen, a creature of habit is your killer. For some reason, they're sticklers for routine.
Стреляй по нему!
You gotta get me closer.
Фига себе. Ох ты ж, ё-моё! Гена, здорово! Давно тебя не было!
Cole, spin him out.
Давай, туда его, сюда! О, да! Я тачку перевернул! Да, Гена, я угораю. Давно тебя не было. Как жизнь?
Hands behind your head. Okay, Bates. You're gonna answer some questions.
I have a choice in this.
Контакт с жертвой.
Last night, you went drinking with a lady in the bar. Now she's dead. And your face is all messed up.
I'm in the clear on that. She preferred a sailor. You could lay it off on him. Are we finished?
Что-то я сомневаюсь.
Do you want my partner to sap you? Tell us what we want to know.
She was okay. Drunk. Pissed off at her old man, wanting to go dancing. I thought I'd ply her with a few drinks and get my end away. Looks like your salty had the same idea.
Перемещение
So
жертв.
what happened when you left the bar?
Sailor boy laid one on me. A cheap shot. After that, I don't know.
What happened to the woman?
Your guess is as good as mine.
We're taking you in, Bates.
How come?
Just for a chat. Nice private chat.
Зараза.
I'll explain my theory of once a degenerate, always a degenerate.
He's a material witness in a murder case. Find him a cozy cell.
Richard here knows the drill.
Блин, сложно посмотреть на эту физиономию и определять, врет мне эта скотина или нет. Так, о.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an APB out on a yellow cab, number 3591. Ask dispatch to relay all sightings to car 11K.
No problem. I'll get on the radio.
Were there any incident reports filed in the vicinity of Barron's Bar on North Beaudry Avenue? We're tracking a sailor who was involved in a fight outside the bar.
I can check the reports, Detective. I have a message for you from Captain Donnelly. Message reads, James Jessup, U.S. Navy able seaman, has information relevant to your case. Jessup is currently being detained at Central Station.
Could be our man. Thanks.
Клево. Ну да, игра довольно-таки хорошо слышна, и как бы произношение у них там более такое четкое.
You can drive.
Fine.
Центральное отделение полиции. Поедем маньячка попрессуем. Че, серьезно?
What the hell? Out of the car.
Блин. Мужик, садись обратно. У нас вот эта тачка есть. Или это не наша? Да вроде наша.
You're behind the wheel.
Блин.
You know the way. You can drive.
Ну, ты сядешь?
You're behind the wheel.
Ва, наконец-то. Мозг еще сломал на этом детективе? Нет. Ох. Но тут бывает очень много сложных, глупых и очень глупых моментов. Например, когда у тебя сомнения какие-то по делу, да, есть. Ты что-нибудь типа должен сказать, типа, я сомневаюсь в том, что это типа правда, а он начинает, ах ты, сука, врешь мне, я тебя сейчас вылою тут.
What do you make of him?
Sailor on furlough who looks like he's in trouble and knows it.
That bum took a swipe at me, I put him down with my sap. Tell a man that there are 400 billion stars in the universe. Tell him a bench has...
Маячок.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway. We know why you're here, Jessup, so it would be best if you answered our questions truthfully.
I don't want any trouble, that's why I'm here. I heard on the radio about this lady getting killed. I got leave from my CO to come down straight away.
So why did you kill her?
I didn't kill anyone. Look, you need to believe me.
Let's start at the beginning.
Контакт жертвой.
You went to Barron's Bar. What time did you arrive?
I got a 24-hour pass. I got there around 7.
That's where you met Teresa Terrellson?
Sure. We had a couple of drinks.
Вот что по его физиономии я должен понять? Он мне лжет? Он мне вызывает у меня какие-то сомнения? Или он говорит правду? Вот я человека первый раз, можно сказать, вижу. Как детектив должен понять по его хреновой физиономии? Я вот сомневаюсь.
So you tried to make a woman who was incredibly drunk?
Look, I'm not proud of myself, but I never hurt her.
You took her dancing?
That's right. Caught a cab to the Crystal Ballroom.
Бар Хрусталь. Так, происшествие с Бейтсом.
You had a fist fight with Richard Bates over Mrs. Terrellson.
You met the guy? He's a creep. You should take a look at him for this.
Вот сейчас я вот не пойму, вот тоже изменилась физиономия. А что я должен понять? Он волнуется. Он мне лжет. А, ложь.
I don't believe you, Jessup. You let Bates have it. What's to stop me from thinking that you lost your temper and slugged Teresa Terrellson too?
What have you got that says I hurt her? You got nothing on me.
Желтое такси. Ну давай вот это.
You should cut me a break. I'm trying to do the right thing here.
Блин, не то.
If your story doesn't check out, Jessup, we're hanging you out to dry.
Блин.
Can you put the guy in 2 in a cell and inform the commander?
Sure, detective.
Но я все равно считаю, что он лжал.
Got a message for you. Sighting of your disfigured hobo on Grand between Temple and Sunset. And it looks like the Beau has a record, too. He's wanted in connection with 2 female assaults.
Thanks.
Хэппи, прекращай уже. А чё у меня тачка изменилась?
Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Дом Таральцинов.
I think we ought to investigate the hobo lead.
Well, if you think we ought to, then I guess we ought. 3 suspects in the can and 1 on the hoof. And still no hard evidence on any of them.
Нет, ты просто уже написал 4 раза это. Под разными никами. Я не понимаю, чем тебе так нравится.
11K, roger that. Plenty of time to get downtown, Cole.
It's possible. Have them bring him in.
KTPL, we have Lars Terrellson picked up.
11K, roger.
С дробашом идем. Я не дверь закрываю.
LAPD, we'd like a word with you.
Save it for someone who's interested. They're fascists. Come to move us on and steal what little we have left.
6 rounds won't get us far.
I need you to stay copacetic. You need to hold out to the cavalry line.
How do we do that?
Like this. Buckshot to keep you down, bro.
If you want your
These men know
rightful
they're
share,
harboring a murderer.
we need to fight.
No! 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 На! И с ноги ему! С ноги-то по-другому делается!
What's your name?
Comrade Stalin.
Very funny.
Stalin.
We'll find out from your personal effects.
Stuart Ackerman.
You're under suspicion for murder, Ackerman. We're taking you downtown.
You can't do anything more to me than what the Japanese have already done.
В целях самообороны можно было схватить все что угодно. Топор. Напарника. Ага. Знакомая рожа. Мы, возможно, с ним служили в одном... Ага. Сумочка. Билет.
Ackerman doesn't look like much of a dancer.
Билет на танцы? Ну, у него теперь есть серьезная проблема. И та-дам! Орудие убийства.
Looks familiar. Safe bet it'll match the mark under Teresa Terrelson's chin.
Да все, его даже допрашивать не стоит. Я его сразу приговариваю к смертной казни. Ну-ка посмотрим.
Still working, Jack. I'm off to the Lighthouse Club in Santa Monica.
Hello, Jack. Mr. Benson, this is Courtney Sheldon.
Подбросили, думаешь?
From the war.
Well, I'm sure you two will want to polish some old war stories. Good evening, Jack. Mr. Sheldon.
Good night, sir. Take a seat, Courtney.
Да.
We need your help, Jack. I told you I would have nothing to do with that.
I'm fine too, Jack. Medical school's going well. I got a part-time job.
Do dope peddlers need part-time jobs?
We made a mistake and we're in trouble, Jack. A local gangster, Mickey Cohen, is putting on the squeeze.
So hand it over, walk away. What's stopping you?
We had a deal with them that they would dole it out slowly. They said they would supply abortion clinics and doctors, but they've been moving it on to addicts, and they can't cope with the purity.
So your problem is with gangsters being dishonest.
My problem is that people are dying, and that if this gets back to us, we'll all end up in jail.
So how am I supposed to help, Courtney? This isn't the war. I can't just wave a magic wand and clean up your mess.
We want you to negotiate, Jack.
The only thing these guys understand is force, Sheldon.
They
got to the top
здорово.
at least by proving to be more vicious than the English, the Irish, and the Dutch. They make their own laws. That's the nature of a secret society. For God's sake, Courtney, you want to be a doctor. How can you fight with that?
We are better trained, Jack.
I didn't make it through the war to come back to this kind of shit, Sheldon.
Да-да-да. Проституток и героин им тоже подкинули. Так. Ну, что я могу сказать? Человек... Конечно, тут все открыто, настежь. Каска он даже есть. Что-то я сомневаюсь в том, что... У него есть мотив, у него есть улики против него. У нас есть. А ты раньше добрый был? В смысле? А что, я сейчас злой? В смысле испортился? Как? Как я испортился? Нет, не может быть. Ты ошибаешься. А, В этом плане, да. Я стараюсь за собой следить, но иногда... Не напоминайте мне о пельменях, пожалуйста. Это были ужасные времена. Мне нужны были деньги. Как куда-то отсюда выйти?
You can drive.
Центральное отделение. Дом. Не-не-не. Ужасные, ужасные.
The husband has an alibi, but no real motive other than neglect. Jessup's alibi checks out. Bates is a recidivist. He'll be pulling the same stick until we put him away for good. Ackerman has history, opportunity, hard evidence. What motive?
We have the evidence. We know she was here. All we need is a confession, and we can charge the bum with murder.
Да, выбить признание — это самое то. Кто не знает, как выбивать признание? Так, а зачем мы сюда вернулись? Да. Оба! Дверь с ноги надо было.
Please, can I have some time to explain to my daughters?
А что, тебе никто не дает поговорить с ними? А где дочери? Это мы уже видели. Лодка, лодка, лодка. А, в бок-то посмотреть на фотографии можно было бы. То есть дочерей, что ли, забрали? Я не понял. Я не понимаю, зачем нам сюда вернуться предложили. Надо попытаться расколоть того. Типа. Сейчас напарник не может вести машину. Это не напарник. Это бестолочь. Я сам все дела раскрываю за него. Припарковал же, да? Что происходит? Почему я не могу в машину сесть? Ерунда какая-то. Может, мне вон туда надо?
Looks like a match with the ligature marks.
Корабельный канат.
Teresa's trail leads right to this cabbie's back seat, Phelps. We need to find him.
Ну да, нам надо таксиста разыскать. Так, яхта Ева. Ева! И залезть на корабль нам не дадут. Он кажется. Так, у них есть собака. Ну ладно. Чё там?
Not much help. Seems irrelevant.
Блин, к делу не относится. Да что ж такое-то? Чё ж активизирует?
That broad has socks in it, Brazil.
Top of my class back east. Now I'm waiting tables.
What the heck? That's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop.
Where's that cab got to now?
For you.
11K. Patrolman reports yellow cab 3591 at Loma and Union Drive, headed northeast.
Это где? Лагерь бродяг. Место уличного преступления. Центральное отделение.
Moving.
Да блин. Круг, химчистка, бар, дом. А такси-то где?
Car 11 King. Further on your APB, Yellow Cab 3591. Reported at the Turkey Bowl Diner. Last seen turning north on Loma Drive, heading northeast.
Вот. Я не разбираюсь в этой карте. Куда надо ехать? Че, вот это? Код.
I want that little bastard stay still.
Я сейчас буду кружить, но я не знаю, куда мне ехать.
Bank of America 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America 7th and Olive. A 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Ладно, съедем на вызов. Давно мы там не были.
11K. Your APB. Suspect Yellow Cab 3591. Headed east on 3rd Street.
Восток.
Last sighted passing.
Восток по 3-й. Вы видите здесь 3-ю? Лично я что-то ничего не вижу тут 3-ю. 5-я. А вот 3-я. Охренеть. Я туда не доеду.
There he goes again.
I get the point.
Давай, быстрее! Нашим нужна помощь!
This officer needs help. Bank of America 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America 7th and Olive. A 211 in progress and shots fired. Unit to handle code 3. Identify.
Воу-воу-воу. Ограбление банка.
What's the situation?
Half a dozen shooters, sir.
Cold-blooded
Cold-blooded sons of bitches. Real professionals.
What do you mean?
Witnesses say they bounced in, aced the guards, and went straight downstairs.
Ого.
Christ knows who they're working for, but whatever's in that vault, they want it bad.
Да, перебегать в самое время.
Move it inside. We've got to clear out the bottom floor.
Два хедшота. Так, это свой.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Так, все, всех убил.
They've blocked the goddamn stairs. Detective, take the elevator.
All right, I'll wait here.
А, то есть я один пойду, да?
Don't give them a chance to regroup.
Wish me luck.
Обожаю таких напарников. И серии «Иди, мы за тебя отомстим».
Buddies upstairs are dead. That leaves you, pal. Oh, what's taking so long? I know you're there.
Just you and me. You can live to tell the tale.
Сдавайся! И быть может я тебя пощажу. Нет.
That's it. That's all of them.
Естественно, мы прошли войну. Мы там всех просто-напросто как Рэмбо сделаем.
Car 11K. Shots fired, suspects are down. We're code 4 here, but I need an ambulance at Bank of America. 7th and Olive. Notify coroner and detective headquarters.
Roger on your ambulance 11K. All units code 4 on the 211 at Bank of America. Code 4.
Эй! Так, не то такси. Мне нужно мое такси. 3 люди. Улики. 3, 5, 9, 1. Так, надо все-таки поставить куда-нибудь ехать. Логи бродяг, место преступления, бар, химчистка, дом, полицейский участок. Ну, я поставил точку, попробую до туда доехать.
Oh, come on!
Come on!
How to wipe your ass and let me know.
All units, officer needs help. 211 and shots fired. 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 391 Broadway. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Да, не справится без меня. По-любому справится. Кто вас водить учил? Хо-хо-хо-хо. Надо тачку срочно поменять. Багажника нету, морды нету, капота нету. Думал, можно срезать. Оказалось, нельзя. Хорошо, что тачка застрахована. Так. Нам говорили, что здесь. Номер. Нет, не тот. Какой номер? 79. Нет. У меня номер 3, что-то там. 3591. Блин, сейчас буду долго, наверное, искать. Может, я что-нибудь перепутал? Название улиц у них, конечно, еще то. 6-я, 5-я, 4-я, 3-я. Где она? А где я? 4-я плавно переходит в 3-ю отсюда.
Easy.
Ну сообщите нам, где находится такси. Что за...
There's people there.
Сам виноват. О-о-о. Тачка может, кстати, взорваться, наверное. В скором времени. Какой номер? Блин, 7.
Slow and steady, come on.
Бывает. Что-то стучит. Похоже, у меня колесо накрылось. Так, где мы находимся? Вот мы. Поехали сюда. Номер 399. На ходу вычислять вообще нереально. Да блин, задолбали с этими преступлениями.
This is car 11K. We'll handle the 211.
Roger that, 11K. Your 211 is at 391 Broadway, Mallory's Cafe. 11K, handle code 3.
Ну, я тут
Go to hell,
не проеду.
No way I'm going down without a fight.
А!
Drop the weapon, hands behind your head. Yeah? Fuck you too. God damn it, get out. Put your hands in the air. Give it up, LAPD.
Блин, он убегает.
He's hiding in the alley.
Гаденыш.
Don't make me chase you.
Shimmy up the drain pipe.
А, он на крышу залез.
How long are you gonna keep this up?
Прям ниндзя какой-то. Блин, я очень далеко от него отстал. Задержал. Вообще как конфетку у ребенка. Надеюсь, нам тачку починят хотя бы за это.
King. Advise all units that the 211 from Mallory's Cafe is code 4, KGPL.
Roger, 11K. All units, 211
О,
Mallory's Cafe.
тачка починена.
Repeat, code 4.
Сколько в этих такси в этом городе? Стоп, может это оно? Блин. А вот. Я не знаю, где искать это долбанное такси. Без такси у нас, правда, ни хрена не получится. Это печально, я считаю. Вылюшевское отделение. Голливуд. Может, кто-нибудь знает, может, кто-нибудь подскажет.
Give me a break.
That's no way to drive.
Просто их тут так много.
Run, you fucking idiots!
Ладно, пойдем колоть этого, типа. Чё уж.
We're going this way.
Weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
Так, он должен быть где-нибудь в первой смотровой. Не понял. А где он? Ну что, уже сбежал? Так, вторая, значит, смотровая. Я только не помню, где она. А вот он.
You were in the Marines.
How do you know?
The Corps selected big guys for flamethrower duty. That's how you got the burns.
Life expectancy was 5 minutes for a guy in flamethrower detail. What kind of a government puts weight like that on a man's shoulders?
You'll get no argument from me. It was a heavy load.
You feeling sorry for this smelly fuck?
Стюарт Экерман, бродяга, которого видели в районе Сигнал Хилл.
Why did you kill Mrs. Tarleton?
I have no recollection of the people I have killed.
Is interview 2 free? Has anyone seen my pen?
Сомневаюсь.
You hate women, Ackerman?
More than you could ever imagine.
How much did you hate Mrs. Tarleton?
I ache to put my seed in them. Afterwards, I have no use for them.
Маньяк какой-то.
A bus driver dropped Mrs. Tarleton near your camp around 2 a.m. Why did you take her up to the hill?
Which hill? I have many places. I go where I please.
А вот это я вот вообще не понимаю. Я лучше спрошу у сообщества.
You are clearly insane, Ackerman. The state of California does not execute mental patients.
I don't know the names of the women I've killed, but I've killed many of them. Their necks are so fragile.
Stuart Ackerman, I am charging you with the murder of Teresa Tarleton.
Как-то все легко получилось. И очень сомнительно.
A man down on his luck I can abide. But a filthy red who chooses to live outside the rules of society I cannot stomach. Maybe poor Teresa Tarleton will provide the catalyst we need. I've spoken to the chief and the mayor, and I think it's time we send some men in to remove the godless and send them on their way over the county line. A grand day that will be, gentlemen. And a grand result you have brought me. You two are fast becoming my finest crusaders.
Deus Vult. Аве Мария. Так. Ну, вроде неплохо получилось. Да и урона не так много нанес. Хорошо, важные показания каждого свидетеля, даже водителя такси, который одним из последних видел Терезу живой. Ну, блин, я таксиста, блин, как должен был найти? Они его спрятали куда-нибудь в самую задницу. А я иди ищи, называется. Да? Так? Так они думают? Странные люди.
And now my heart's a blazing ruin. You say that you were only fooling. Don't
Чё все негры тут?
walk away.
Это что, заведение для черных?
Me wrong. Don't leave me singing this torched song.
А может, мы и есть настоящий убийца? И мы в самом конце это узнаем? О том, что у нас раздвоение личности, в один день мы там какой-нибудь а-ля Шерлок Холмс, а в другой день мы а-ля там профессор Мориарти. Вот, запомните, люди, никогда не ходите пьяным. Особенно по таким местам.
Yes, I'm aware that it's an election year. Keep a hold of your hat, Counselor. Now is not the time to lose your nerve. It would appear that someone has hocked a rose gold wedding ring and matching engagement ring. Sound familiar?
Deirdre Muller.
Press the pawnbroker and see what you can find out. The address is 348 South Main Street. The Muller case goes before the grand jury next week, and the DA does not want any egg on his face. Then get out to the railroad depot on Santa Fe Avenue. We have another poor unfortunate found this morning beside a railroad line. 40-year-old white woman.
Я вот немного не понимаю кое-чего. Мы расследуем убийство, и в этой игре не было ни одного убийства мужчин еще. Были только женщины, раздетые, изнасилованные. Но ни одного убийства мужиков. Меня это как-то немного смущает. Игра очень сильно попахивает... Попахивает таким расизмом явным. Еще не хватало сюда азиатов и индусов добавить для полного хайпа. А так было
You've got to
весело.
admit, this is looking odd.
Anyone could pawn a ring.
But if you take it along with all of the other indicators...
Cole, Hugo Moeller was identified by the school's groundkeeper. He's our guy.
Witnesses have fingered the wrong guy before.
He ran, for God's sakes.
And he always maintained he was set up.
Ну да, тоже вариант. Женщины более хрупкие, и им больше нужна защита. Так, ломбард.
How can I help you boys?
Здорово, мужик.
Detectives Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. You have a rose gold wedding and engagement ring?
David Bremner. Am I gonna get something for this pledge? Gave that bum money, now you guys are gonna leave me short.
How much did you give him?
$50?
Try another number.
20?
Try 10. Feel lucky you're getting it.
I have the rings right here.
Кольца? Он сказал кольца?
What's this mark here?
Maker's mark. Usually traceable. That one came from Hartfield's Jewelry down on Broadway.
Thanks for the tip. Does this mark mean anything?
Hallmark. Gives you an idea of the quality.
Угу. Роба говорит, что золото, видимо, хреновое, 22К. Я не знаю, что это такое. Ладно.
What have you got on the guy who brought these in?
Goes by the name of Percy B. Shelley. Gave an address.
Ах, сволочь.
15 Poland Street, London, Tulare County.
Can you give us a description of the man who pawned these rings?
Not sure. Medium height, medium build. Dark hair, I think. Sorry. He just had one of those forgettable faces.
We'll be in touch, Mr. Bremner.
Шелли это какой-то там писатель, по-моему. Че, все? Тут ничего больше нельзя? Ладно. У нас есть два дела одновременно, походу.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Если я пойду за рулем, нам очередное дело.
We have a problem.
We could have the local troopers check out the Tulare County address.
The address is bogus. Herb is having fun with us. The guy who's been sending the Dahlia letters is also the guy who pawned these rings.
How do you figure that one?
Percy Bysshe Shelley wrote the poem that came with the Dahlia letter. The Dahlia letters are genuine, and the man who killed Elizabeth Short may have also killed Deirdre Mullen.
And how do we prove that, Phelps? Skipper ain't gonna like this one bit.
We're gonna have to rely on this guy tripping up on his own vanity.
Ну да. Поймать убийцу на его тщеславии. Потому что он хочет, он жаждет, чтобы его поймали. Да, такие маньяки тоже есть. Вот таких надо ловить.
You boys ready? Follow me.
Мысли.
We should keep this development with the rings under our hat until we speak with the captain.
We're all on the same team, Rusty.
Chain of command, Phelps. The skipper will decide who needs to know. Got it?
I get it, Rusty. I just don't like it.
Так, интересное местечко.
Hard, isn't it?
Yeah. I look after all the rail depots.
What have you got?
The Negro, Nelson Gaines, called it in. I came down here to make sure him and the other guy, Jameson, stuck around.
Jameson found the body?
Something like that. Guy makes me sick.
We'll talk to the coroner. Keep an eye on both of them.
Опять негр.
Detective Phelps and Galloway, homicide. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
We were shutting cars over to the main line when I saw this man here lying on top of this woman. The woman wasn't moving and seemed to be in a bad way.
What time was this?
About 7:30 this morning, sir.
Thanks for your help. Have you given Patrolman Hart your details?
I have, sir.
Thank you. You can go now.
Что значит можете идти? Он убийца! Блин.
Wouldn't park there if I were you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD homicide.
John Ferdinand Jameson.
We need you to answer some questions, John.
If you don't mind, I prefer Ferdinand.
Don't push your luck, knucklehead.
What were you doing to the body, Ferdinand?
Are you sure you won't be upset?
Try me, Ferdinand.
I was kissing her. It's not against the law.
Shut up.
There's no
Take
law
your
against
beating
it.
like a man.
Turn out your pockets, Ferdinand.
Извращуга. Больной ублюдок.
Classic Carmine. Is this yours, Ferdinand?
No. I found it near her purse. I thought she could use some lipstick.
Rusty, stop! Don't hit him.
Обнаружение
You
дуба.
found the body?
Yes, I did. I work here. I was coming off shift and headed home.
Что-то я сомневаюсь. Как-то он слишком подозрительно смотрит по сторонам. А сейчас вообще непонятно, что это за эмоции.
Why didn't you report the body, Jameson? Do you know how this is going to look to a jury?
A jury? What gives? I could tell that she was dead. I came through here about midnight last night. She wasn't here then.
Let me belt him again.
Да, ему еще раз дали.
You went through her purse?
wasn't like she needed it. I took a look.
А шо его лицо сейчас? Правду он сказал или нет? Ну давай, истина.
Did you take any money?
Wasn't any to take. I found her lipstick and her matchbook over on the mat. Not much else.
You're under arrest, Jameson. We'll see how this plays out. Until then, you can think a little on how you'd like to be treated if you were found dead.
I'm telling you, it's not illegal. Me and some friends of mine...
Clyde, you get this sack of shit into a cell.
С друзьями.
Deal with them later.
Sure, Rusty.
Какой ужас. Извращуга еще тот. Давай-ка вот сначала это посмотрим. Что это? Винный магазин для вайна. 2 больших чемодана, маленький чемодан, матрас, подушек, простыня. Так, мы знаем имя. Это список личных вещей. Ладно. Так, спички из... Спички из бара. Бар у Менша.
Maybe someone at Mensch's will remember her.
Ладно. Сумочка. Тут 2 документа. Ох ты. Ну, здесь не все письмо. Ладно. Половинка письма. Так, а что это? Кинокомпания Эвелин Сомерс, отдел...
We could go over to the lot and see what they know about her.
That's going to be difficult, Cole. Keystone Studio lot closed back in 41.
Угу. Зачем хранить с собой так долго? Сейчас 49-й, а студия закрылась аж в 41-м. Так, посмотрим. Ей размозжили голову.
Very good. There is the usual evacuation smell, but it appears she's been living rough for quite some time.
Very strong smell of alcohol.
Well, the autopsy will tell, but I would assume that she was inebriated.
Бродяжничество. Ладно.
Another missing ring.
Еще одно пропавшее
Seems I've been
кольцо.
swabbing a lot of bare fingers recently.
Can you be more exact about the time of death?
No later than 2 a.m. The state the body was in, a 1 or 2 hour window is the best I can do.
Угу. На этом ничего. Ладно. Так, ладно. Что-нибудь еще тут? Че, всего 2? Удар был довольно-таки сильный.
Blood splatter on the carriage. She must have been struck while standing up.
Ладно, поговорим.
What have we got here?
White female, approximately 40 years of age, lipstick smudges on the face, but no writing, at least nothing legible. A blunt force trauma to the temple, nose, and eye regions. Ligature marks point to the probable cause of death being strangulation.
Any idea of the time of death?
From her temperature, after midnight would be my guess.
Угу. Ладно. Блин. Может, мы найдем какое-нибудь орудие убийства где-нибудь здесь? Ну, самый оптимальный вариант это закинуть куда-нибудь наверх его. Или под поезд. Или в проходящий состав. Ну тут мы ничего так не найдем. Или он только там что-нибудь. Не, тут по нулям. Мусор? Так, а тут что? Музыка. А это что он смотрит?
What are you thinking, Ray?
The city keeps tossing us dead bodies. We're just running to catch up.
Все новые трупы. Да. Ладно, надо позвонить. Чё, Лимба? Я не знаю, как проходить подобное. Надо осматривать довольно продолжительное время. Да, это займет много времени, скучно. Ну, блин. Игра такая, что поделать?
Phelps, badge 1247.
Не боись, завтра будет Division.
I need an address on Levine's Liquor. Closest store to the Santa Fe Avenue rail yard, if possible.
Just a moment, Detective. Closest store would be the one at 939 South Hope Street.
Ну, вторая, да.
Thank you.
Так. Ладно, я, наверное, сейчас сделаю лучше паузу. И завтра продолжу. Лучше завтра продолжу. Но уже не в LA Noir, а в Division. Сейчас посмотрим, что там. Выпустили они обновление или нет. Если выпустили, можно будет сыграть. А на сегодня хватит. Спасибо, кто зашел. Давайте, спокойной ночи, удачи. Увидимся завтра. Не-не-не, я сейчас стрим перезапущу.